Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. The Nationals will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Dennis Martinez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the left fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
So now to the plate, Eric Davis, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Martinez has pitched more than 4,000 innings in the big leagues and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. The 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-0. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Batting third, the left fielder, George.
In now for the Reds, George Foster. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. First offering on its way. This is popped up. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way.
Hey. 0-1. Ball,
1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Larkin on second. Davis is over at first with 1 away. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Johnny Bench. From the stretch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. Bench, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. One run is scored. And he's safe.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Roy, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
One strike.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The second baseman, Mike.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Sonny Gray. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One and 2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Reds 3, the Nats coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Sonny Gray is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
At the plate, Kenny Ruth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Too low, 1-0. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
1-1.
That's ball 2.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He brings a scary .368 batting average. The pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the air down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Bryce Harper. Fouled off. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Popped him up. Suarez is under it. And that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Barry Larkin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Zimmerman is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, number 44.
Ready now, Eric Davis. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, George Foster.
Stepping up to the plate, George Foster. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting off.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
The Nats do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Bench.
Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Bench is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Cabrera's there. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. Last half of the second set to go. And Vlad Guerrero digs in at the plate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Grounded back up the middle. Picked up by Larkin. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Dawson.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Swing and a looper to left. Foster charging in on it. He can't get there as it falls in.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Asdrubal Cabrera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. This is pulled into right. Dunn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and in steps Adam Dunn.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 1-2.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2.
Full count.
Eugenio Suarez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
The third baseman, number 7.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. In there, and it's 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
All even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sonny Gray is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he popped him up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The first baseman, Ryan.
First pitch on its way.
Zimmerman.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. Hit out towards second. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
In now, Dennis Martinez. As he'll show bunt here, and he indeed went around for strike 1.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
To the plate now, Kenny Ruth, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Gray ready with the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Striding in now for the Nats, Bryce Harper. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 3 innings complete. Reds out in front, 3-1. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Barry Larkin. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses inside, 1-0. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. The 1-1. Grounded to third. Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Into the box now, Eric Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Davis just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And another foul ball. And this is hit hard to the right side. Just foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
George Foster stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Perez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Perez. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside flag.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Soft liner to the left side. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. Reds leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dawson.
Into the box, Dawson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Carter, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Gray's ready. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score holds, it's 3-1. Striding in, Johnny Bench. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Count is 2-1.
And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in once again, Adam Dunn. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Eugenio Suarez.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Austin Voth comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The 1-0. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. The 2-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Here comes the first pitch. With runners in scoring position this season, Moustakas is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Working for the punch out and the offering down the first baseline. The next 3-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Sonny Gray. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Into the box, Barry Larkin. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Count 1-0.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he misses again. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Eric Davis is at the plate as he looks at ball one. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The set and the 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in now, George Foster, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Nope.
Ball
That's
1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball 2.
1 strike. It counts.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. In comes the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Nats 1. Digging in for his second at-bat as Vladimir Guerrero. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Foster's got it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. And the pitch.
Ball 1.
For the current campaign, Zimmerman is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Swing and a miss for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Zimmerman is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Austin.
Adam Eaton will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Eaton.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down 5-1. Daniel Hudson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tony Perez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to Perez.
Yep, 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
He's running. Fouled off. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 44, Adam Dunn.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Dunn. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there, as it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and as Dunn is certainly prone to do, he goes down swinging here.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They're up 5-1. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kenny Ruth. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Howie Kendrick will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
So striding forward now, Howie Kendrick. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nationals go quietly. They're down here 5-1. Roenis Elias is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sonny Gray. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. The pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Barry Larkin. No balls and 1 strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Eric Davis. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead this one, though, 5-1. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Vladimir Guerrero. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
All even now, 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Here's the fourth hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
So now to the plate, Dawson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Gray ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Carter.
In now for Washington, Gary Carter. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on third. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here now is Vladimir Guerrero as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. is laid off for ball 2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Skied into straightaway right. Dunn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Nationals 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wander Suero will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Starlin Castro will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Leading off the inning, George Foster, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dawson is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Standing in, Tony Perez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The Nationals entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Bench. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Adam Dunn would be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Adam Dunn, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Not close. It's 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Outside, 3-0 now. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Oh, that comebacker hit him right in the head. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Reds strand a couple, and it remains 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Bowman will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Freddie Galvis is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 3, Freddie Galvis.
First pitch on its way. Starlin Castro is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Here's Foster backing up on it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Stepping in now, Kenny Ruth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nope.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Howie.
Runner at second, 1 away, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Now the 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. And he misses there. 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Perez in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Done in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 34. Right. Harper.
Into the box now. Bryce Harper, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
The 3-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Perez has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Nationals 2. Ryan Harper enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Harper is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Three-two pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Barry Larkin. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Now the pitch. Popped up. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. Reds are down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Rob Dibble enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 49.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Dibble Playing here in his age 26 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Andre Dawson will be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. There's the look at the final line for the Red starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So now to the plate, Andre Dawson. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Pitch is popped up. Perez has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Now batting, Gary Carter. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Soto, just 21 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
5-2 the final today. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sonny Gray with his 4th win this season. Dennis Martinez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Rob Dibble earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.